Hello everyone, welcome back to Where's My Egg? We're jumping back into Delay and we're going to read the hints that were given on, in my comments. So I got two comments. One is replying to my specific question, so I'll read that one first. And I think the other one is a bit more spoilery. So I'm not going to read that one unless I just still can't make any progress. Okay, so the questions I asked in my comments were, 1, have I been close at any point? 2, in which video was I closest to the solution? 3, is that suspicious open cell in the bottom left corner part of the solution? I'll point at it 1 second. This one here. And then 4, what's the one thing you think I should focus on that would lead me in the right direction? Okay, so answers to those questions. 1, have I been close at any point? Oh, okay, they were both answered together. 1 and 2, in which video was I close to the solution? You were very close in this video. So the previous video I just did, I was apparently closest. And I think most of the time in that video, I was focusing on the idea of having the laser jump over here and then jump here. So that's probably around the space that I want to be considering things. Unless I did something else in the video that was closer, which is a risk, but I mean, I guess we'll see. The answer to question 3 is that suspicious open cell in the bottom left corner part of the solution. The answer is no. Why is it there? Is there another reason it's there? Is it does it have to be there to prevent something else or something? I don't know. And then 4, what's the one thing you think I should focus on that would lead me in the right direction? And I'm just going to read this. Also, thank you to the Czar that's the person that's posted this comment. So thank you. They said after the break, I hope it's not too spoilery. I'm just going to read it. It's fine. Think about the difference between pushing a swapper in front of a target and teleporting it in front of a target. Difference between pushing a swapper in front of a target compared to teleporting it in front of a target, right? Teleport in front of a target. Wait, pushing a swapper in front of? Do you mean so I guess you mean so the swapper can see the target. Pushing a swapper in front of a target and teleporting it in front of a target, and how that relates to your movements. Oh, and there's more comment below, I think. Hold on. I'm going to scroll down, but not... Yes, there is more comment below. Okay. Spoiler below for how close you really were. Okay. Was I, incredibly close? It's the small door problem. There's, tiny doors. Okay, what was I doing? I had... What did I have? I had this paired to you. And then that not paired to anything right now, but okay. I think I had to stash you somewhere first. Was that true? Or maybe around the other side of you actually. And then we would what would we do? We'd get this away somehow. This is currently a bit annoying, but okay, we'll do this, bring it this side. And then we'd put you here and do, no. On the other row? No. How do we do this? Oh yeah, no, it was like this. I do that and then do this, right? Yes, and then I push you down. Okay. And then you. Is this gonna suddenly, now that I know this is was this the thing I was doing? Yes, that puts the thing there. Okay. I mean, maybe, okay, I'm going to not think about that 4th answer currently. Obviously I've got some part of it in my head, but I haven't fully understood it. I'm not going to reread it right now. I'm just going to think about, okay, is there something, I mean, I was thinking about this last time, so I'm not sure how anything else will come to mind. Is there something else I can do here? So the problem is it's too late. I mean, I guess I am thinking about it already. Difference between pushing a swapper in front of a target. Well, I'm not pushing I'm pushing a target in front of a swapper. And teleporting it in front of a target and how that relates to your movements. how that relates to your movements. As in, like, I'm moving down, and then left, and then left. Is there like a tiny change I can make? Like, there's nothing else. Like, I can only push this down. I can't like push this into. I can't put the laser in place and then push this down because this needs to be over here. Unless there's some other way of teleporting. If they're already pre-joined, we have problems as well, right? Sure, I can do it in a different column so it doesn't automatically teleport up there. But yeah, I can't trigger this to swap if they're pre-joined like this. Think about the difference between pushing a swapper in front of a target and teleporting it in front of a target, and how that relates to your movements. Is there a... Can I... How does this stuff work with... What if you're not on that row and you're actually on that row? And then this is going to be really annoying. It's going to be really annoying. It's fine. No, that's going to be worse. If you're on that row... Well, now I can't get these things past it. Okay, hold on. Let's undo until it was on the top row and I was joined to it. Okay. Then... Put you down here. I think. No. If I'm lowering you, I mean, I can lower you like this, but then you'll be one row lower. I wanted to keep you on that middle row, which this does, but then I can't get the other stuff where I need to be. What do I need to do? I need to... Well, this can go underneath. That's fine, actually. That's not fine. What was my thinking? I was thinking, like, can I do something where I do, like, this? Yes, okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, that's how it happens. Okay, now I just gotta get everything in position. Oh, did that. I'll push you in front of that. That's fine. No, because you are currently paired. Oh. Let's go get everything in position. Okay, but the puzzle is solved. Puzzle is basically solved. Oh, wait, can I do it before? Because I could push you over now. But then I'd have to walk in front of this, which puts in the problem. I can take the laser over the top. Yes, that's fine. It's not fine, because then we're going to pair to this. So I can push you up. Okay, hold on. Bring that laser back. Push you on over. Push you to here. Push you to here. No. Wait, I can't bring you this way. Can I? No. I can push you both up. No, I can't. Can I... Where were you? Can I put you higher up, downwards pointing one? You go there. Then you do this, and then you do this, and then you go back down. How is that helpful though? What? No, I need you to be over there. How do I do that without doing this? I guess I do that. But how do I get you... Who's currently paired? The one pointing down is paired. Okay, how do I get this laser where I need it to go? This is like my only way to get this here as far as I'm aware, because I can't push it along. I guess I could do it one more over to the right, but that doesn't make any difference to what's going on right now. I can pair you two, that's bad. Except I guess I could then, like, do that. Not really. Oh, gosh. How do I do anything? I need it to be unpaired where you are, which is, you're currently unpaired, but I can't get the laser anywhere. This is the worst. La 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 la. I know the answer in this puzzle is annoying. Okay. Who's currently... I think you're free to move, yes. Can I get you, like, already where you're going? But no, I can't. Well, unless I put you... No. No, I can get you most of the way to where you're going, I guess. And then do this, but then you're going to swap. No, because you need to be on that side of the laser, so the laser doesn't swap you. You end up down here. Then I somehow free this. Or I do this and swap them back. Oh, hold on. Can I, from this position, do what? Put you over here and somehow free the laser. I could put you one further over, could I not? Put one further over that way. Then I won't be able to get this back again because it's going to join to me. But maybe I can just like wiggle it bit by bit or something. I don't really fully get how the wiggling works. I guess that's what I wanted. Okay, but like over there. Can I just like do that same move? I don't think I can, right? Or can I? Can I like wiggle this over this way? No. Only like a little bit. Okay. Was I closer before then? How do I just do the puzzle? Okay, you could be currently like up here. I put you in place afterwards. Yeah, and that lets me go around the bottom of here. Okay. No. No, because I'm not going to hit you, and that's the problem. Push this further over. Is this good? No, it's not good because this is going to hit that one. I need you to be somewhere else now, somehow. Could you be like behind? Okay, okay. Can I stash you? I need to bring these further along. And more. Oh no. You go over here. Okay, now you come down. Can I stash you here? How do I get back to where it was? Guess like this? Slowly but surely? Like that? Okay. Like that move I still find quite difficult to understand, but okay, you're on that side of that thing. I think we're done. I think we're done. Down, down, left, left. We've done it. Okay. Thanks for the hint. That puzzle is my least favorite puzzle in the game. For sure. Again, I mean, I don't need to repeat myself. It's just like it's the fuzzy middle. There's just like there's no guidance to what you're doing. This thing is like guidance, but it's not actually guiding towards anything. There's space down here. And then there's just a million things you can do with these things, and they're all messy and hard to execute and hard to test. And then even when you know what you're doing, it's annoying to get everything into place. I don't think I'm a fan of the swapper mechanic in general. I said that as soon as the swapper mechanic came up, I was like, this feels like it's full of fiddly, edge casey stuff. And that's why. That puzzle illustrates why. I mean, I think a bunch of the other puzzles illustrate it as well, but that illustrates it to a high degree. Checkpoints. Final puzzle of the game. Let's see how this goes. Okay. There's a laser in there with a door in front of it. We could, in theory, swap it out of there. We have an arrow. This probably involves everything, right? Maybe. Is this all the mechanics? It might be. We can't jump over this water because you need to have something to jump over in the first place. So the only way we're jumping down here is this way. There is a portal here. There is a red switch and then blue switch. Ooh, so we're like jumping over, and then I hope it doesn't involve those. I really don't like those moves where I'm like stepping in front of a swapper and then stepping and it teleports to where I've stepped, and then it gets hit by a laser, and that whole that's not a comfortable move at all. So I really hope it's not involved, but it probably is. I don't know. So I guess this really is saying, though, if we're only going to go down here once, and the swapper's not vertical, so it's not like I can swap up, and the arrow doesn't change the direction of the swapper. So no, I'm coming down here once. I'm pushing this along, because there's no way to get this portal out of here either. Like, this has to be happening. Although, is it possible I'm somehow... Like, if this were active right now, I could pop... Oh, that's true. Actually, there's another way of getting down there that doesn't involve the portal at all. Sorry, it doesn't involve jumping over this at all. It only involves the portal. However, the portal's only going to be active if I've got the laser. The laser's only going to be active if I've put something on the red thing. So it's like I'm doing this. Going back and then doing something, possibly. It's like I'm doing it in 2 trips. Oh, and also the laser can't swap with the swapper. Okay, that's good to know. Wait, is this not... Can I not just then... No, because I need something there. Okay. Almost done. I mean, we're not, clearly. I think I see. Do I see? I think I want to step through the... I think I see exactly what we're doing. Although it does require a very specific setup. I think we are doing the move I don't like, but for only 1 turn, which makes me a bit more comfortable with it. Maybe it's not just 1 turn, though. I guess we'll see. I think I want to have you paired with me. And then have, like, the laser... No, this doesn't quite make sense. Hold on. I'm going to step through here, and then I want the swapper to then swap with me. So how do I do that? I'm going to step through here, land here, which is going to activate you. But if I activate you too soon, I'm going to swap back too quickly. I'm pretty sure I'm going to step here and then walk south. No, sorry, I'm going to step here. No, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I can't get both me and the swapper down here unless I push something else through. I could push the swapper through and then potentially cause it to swap with me so I'd end up there, but then nothing beyond the blue button. I do need to somehow... I mean, I guess I can also, in theory, go back and push the portal left again. Because I only need the blue one pressed, not the red one. Maybe I'm not getting something down there. Maybe I'm just going back down, then pushing it left by having this blocked somehow. I mean, it's easy enough to get it blocked, but... well, okay, if you're not active. But now I can get there. Right. I'd have to go in on the... Ooh. So I have to go in on the left and then... like go in from this side and then be able to push... so I'd have to somehow block this on that side. And we've done a puzzle like that before, so it might not be that again. But could we make this... Can we do like an infinite swapping situation? Because like if the portal and the swapper are paired, I can see potential for like infinite swapping, maybe. For you to have paired. Because then we can like make, but the portal's only going to come out the bottom of that, or the right of that. Yeah, so I can't really use that to do anything. Oh gosh. Okay, well that is an infinite swap. Right. Oh, in fact, that might be exactly what I need. Shift it over? Or can I reset it just by... Yes, I can. I think I'm on the right track here. There's like something else to it though. Because that... Oh, of course. If I do let go of the red button, the laser stops, which isn't good. But I can't get anything else here to be on that. Then I have absolutely lost the laser. There's no way it's coming back, because how would I get anything else in that red thing now? I wouldn't. That is an interesting way of doing the swapping over, and it did let me go through and push it left more. Like the way to the exit is open, but I just can't get there. The way to the exit is open, but the way to the exit is not. Can I figure out for sure whether I'm moving that portal left or I'm pushing something else through? If I push something else through... like... Oh gosh. Yeah. I mean, sure. What the heck has just happened? You've ended up down there. Oh, okay, of course. Of course. Okay, well, let's not do that, I don't think. I don't think. Like I could push you through. But if I do that, I'm never going down there unless I swap with it. But then it has to be paired with me. And if I do that, then I'm going to step off the blue button and there won't be anything on the blue button anymore. The portal's got to go there. Or this portal goes there after I've gone. Nah, if I get the other portal there, then I can't get down there in the first place. I'm pretty sure I am stepping through, pushing this left. And then somehow not... How did I not lose the laser, though? Is the question. How would I not lose the laser? Like, I can block the door, but then I've blocked the laser. Like, that is going to lose the laser. So is there alternatively some way of pushing something through? Oh, can I wait? Can I not just push this through this? No, if I... I think everything that I'm thinking of requires the portal to be one further over to the left. And if it is, we have the problem where we've lost the laser at that point. Let's do that again. Not that. Not that either. Oh gosh. That's potentially also an interesting pattern. Oh. I think that is an interesting pattern. I'll still lose the laser though. At least I'm on this side, but I've still lost the laser. Can I create an infinite laser source or something? I don't think so. I don't think so. If I can get back to the red switch, I can open it again, but I can't get back to the red switch because the teleport's not open. So if I push that off there, that happens. So something's gotta stay there. And I can't swap anything down here. That's not true. I can swap stuff down here. What would I swap down there? The arrow? Because we can we swap me down there, but that doesn't feel useful because again I would step off the switch and then we'd have a problem. Do not go there, please. Okay, so those are paired together. So like the reason I can swap the arrow down there, although actually it's not as easy as I hoped, but I guess I could do it this way round. We're going to swap immediately, which I don't love. Actually, let's... Did not mean to do that. Oh, I can't push something through this way, although I can if I do this. Does this somehow do something for me? Like I could do this. Oh, there's gonna be something like where I can like go through a portal at the same time as doing something else or something. I can get down here. I mean, I can put you. Can't actually move you. But okay, I can't move you. What was I doing? I want that thing to get hit. Okay, hold on. Let's put it there. guess that's... Oh, that's... No, I was going to say there's something intriguing there, but there's not, I don't think. If they're doing that on a different row, which they can't... Sorry, different column. Column, row, what's the difference? It's just a matter of perspective. So I haven't moved the thing. This game. No, but again, swapping me down there wouldn't do anything. Okay, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get through this door. So I've got to be like here on this blue door while something else is here. Well, not necessarily. I've got to be here while something else is here at the very least. So then I step and that thing could disappear, I guess. But probably it's not going to. But I mean, it could disappear. So whatever is there. But if there's something there and I'm here, then what's the way that that could happen where I swap? Where if the swapper were here, but I'd have to get the swapper there, which isn't going to happen without me stepping there in the first place. But like, I guess I could be like, I'm here. The swapper's getting like hit. And I step down and then the swapper appears. No, but then the swapper appears here, right? Not there. Yeah, I can't like leave a swapper behind me. So I'm pretty sure the portal has to be here. If the portal is here, then what's keeping the laser active so that I can come through the portal? Could we just shove the portal in there? No, because then I can't get into it. Can we like... No. None of these blocks shoved in there allow the laser to go through. That's another thing. So the portal does allow the laser to come out here, but that's not useful, right? I don't think so. Could I shove the portal in there and then only care about the fact the laser's coming out this side of this thing? I don't think so. So then how am I keeping the laser? How does one keep the laser? What happens in... Let me clear the thing. Okay. What happens if... not what I was hoping for. If you're pointing at that... I can't push this. I was thinking if I've got a laser coming out the bottom of this and then push this along, do I create an infinite loop? Have I done that before in this game? So this wouldn't be the same because it's going in the top of there and coming out the bottom of there. Whereas in this situation, it's coming out the bottom of here. I think it would just cancel it, right? But I don't know. I mean, I guess I could test with... Why can I move you that way? Oh, because it's blocking the laser. Okay, you just go over here, please. Thank you. Don't push that down. No. 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 Stop. Okay, that's fine. I can lift you back up. Oh, but who do I want on which side? I want this way around. And then the idea was to put you... Oh, yeah, I was going to actually... I want to be paired to you. Can you... Oh, yeah, that's fine. You go there. Just for the purpose of the test. You go there, you go there. But I go... no, this doesn't work. I was hoping to push the other one rightwards. No, that's not going to work. Maybe if those two are swapping a bunch, but they won't be. Could you unpair for me and pair to you instead? Then you two go here. That doesn't help. Okay, hold on. What am I doing? There's a portal here. Is it relevant that it's all the way over here? Is there something I can do with it before I get it to that red space? Like maybe I push it rightwards, but I can't get over there without getting... no, I have to cross in order to get the laser in the first place. So, I'm definitely pushing it over to the left. The reason that's suspicious is that it's like so easy to do that. Like, why is that the beginning of the puzzle if that's like what I'm doing? It feels like there's got to be something else in that, right? Maybe. Oh, I hate the swapper. I hate it so much. And I don't mean the game, the swapper. As far as I remember, that game's pretty cool, but it's been a long time since I played it. Something's got to be on here while I go down here. Could it be the portal? But not this portal, the other portal? How would the other portal get there? By swapping with the swapper. But then I can't appear out the bottom of it. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, I would not be able to. So if I have a portal here, it doesn't look like there's any way for me to pop out the bottom of it because I have to go in the top of something. Can't go in the top of this one. So I have to go in the top of you, but then that means there's going to be this one down here that's this one. But if it is, then the red button's not being pressed and we don't have the laser anymore, and so the things aren't active anymore. Unless there's some way of keeping that laser going, even though I'm stepping on that and then leaving. Oh, okay. I had an idea at the start of this puzzle where I was like, oh, I'm using the swapper trick for one turn. I think I've just had that same idea, but the other way around. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, oh, can I stand here, go through the portal, and then leave a swapper behind me? That's not how that works, right? I don't think so. No, because what? That's not how that works. But I don't have to go through the portal. Yeah, I could... So, okay. So the idea is get portal here. I might actually reset the level, so that's a bit clearer. Although now it's red on red. What color is this? Purple. Every color is bad. Green. Not great for red-green colorblind people, but sorry. Portal here. I step through. I'm here. Well, how is that happening though if portal's there? I mean, maybe there's some way. Or, no. Okay, a different idea. Portal here. I step here. I push you left. In doing so, somehow, the swapper triggers. The swapper ends up here, pointing left. And okay, specifically I want to be above the other portal so that I can step downwards before it swaps. And I appear here, those two end up the other way around. That feels like an actual possible ending, maybe. That means having a very specific setup. That means the swapper is going to have to be above that portal. which points to the left. Oh, I wonder if I set it up before I even go. Oh, I think I have to set up a bunch of stuff before I go down, maybe. I push the portal here, which opens up the laser. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm prepared with the thing. I think this is right. I think I'm going to find this easier to just do it in the puzzle. So I'm prepared with you. Maybe there's like some delay I have to add or something. And it's going to be above the portal. But if it's above the portal, how do I get the laser into it? Well, like this. No, there's some problem with this. Maybe the swapper has like double duty or something. Like, I can't do that. I can get back up here. Because I can go back down if I want to. Like, okay, I don't like you being against the top surface. Because I could. In fact, I could use... What am I saying? What am I saying? What am I doing? I don't know. Just do this for now. Put you there. Go across. Stop powering you so I can reposition things. So like this. Then I want you to be powered. Then I go through. Somehow push you left, which is another thing. Because I do have to get there. Push you left. Then we swap back somehow. I kind of feel like this is asking too much, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh, the swap is going to do lots of horrendous things, isn't it? I go through. Push you left. We swap back. I go down to the top of this. Just before you swap. I think that's what we're doing. I think that is how it ends. I just need to figure out the setup, which does seem complicated. And could it be happening at the time that I push that over to the left for the first time? Like, is it possible we just go straight from here? Like, you don't actually... That doesn't need to be pointing at that portal. Oh, in fact, hold on. Isn't that it? No, because I need the swap to get hit. Oh, I was like, I can't push it further. Can't push it further. To push it further, this has to be against the wall. We can set it up and just see, like... Oh. I guess I just jumped back instead of undoing back. I can push it further, but then we're not swapping because that laser's not hitting that. What would make it hit that? It wouldn't. It would already be hitting that. Unless... Oh. Hold on. What if the swapper were over there next to the thing, and then it hit it? But then I'd be below it, wouldn't I? I just need to do this to understand what's going on. So I do this. I'm here. It feels like there's almost something to this. What's happening here? Why do we swap immediately? Because you're being hit immediately, of course. So it's almost like I need the portal and the swap to be in this column, but that doesn't... Oh, yeah, which is how I had them before, right? But I can't push this left in this column. Is there any way I could? They have to be stuck against something. but there is nothing to be stuck against. And why did I want them in this column? I don't remember anymore, because like, what's the difference with them being in that column versus just like another column over? Obviously it doesn't change anything, but yeah, why that column specifically? I don't know. And what's the reason I want it to happen in this move where I'm going here and then you swap with me? Because otherwise we lose the laser. Yeah, because I need to be able to go into the top of the other portal without losing the laser. So something has got to end up on that red thing. And it feels like it's going to be the swapper. It's just a matter of how. No. If you point at you instead, then I go through. Doesn't help. There's this weird knock here, which is probably relevant, but I've been caught out for expecting stuff like that to be relevant, as we saw in the previous puzzle. To do the pushing to the left, I have to do the thing where those two are swapping with each other, I'm pretty sure. In which case, like, I'd have to do this. And then this. And then... Wait, how did I do this? Can I do it the other way around? Maybe if they're already paired, I can? No, I cannot. Put you there. I could hit that swapper. Does that do anything interesting? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not sending both portals down there. Pretty certain. Okay, so don't do what I've just done. I guess maybe we do a multi-step thing where... No, but if like, so that I was thinking, like, what if you paired to me instead of that? And then we like hit you, and I go down there, but then how am I going to pair up with you again? Which I think I need to do in order to do everything else I'm doing. So, no. So, no. And I can, of course, also... Could I push that through without it being connected? No, because it would be connected to me. Except, in theory, I can push this leftwards, but only if the other one's blocked, which it won't be. Wait, can I... No, I was going to say, can I regain the laser? Because I think I did manage to get back up to the top section, right? But then the portal's not active, so I can't push anything through it. So no, that's not possible. Okay. So instead... I think the trick that I've come up with is the trick. I just don't see how it's going to ever work. Like the ending, I've called it. It's not a trick, it's just an ending. It's like I come out of that portal to the right, I push the portal left, and in that push, well, after that push, I swap with the swapper, and I go through the top of the other portal. Well, then I can't get to that side of it. And I can if I do this. But this doesn't feel right. Because then that won't go left. Left. Push left and swap. The only way I push left is happening is if you're blocked on the left. Or if you turn off. Somehow. So that would require some like alternating to be happening. Which would require you to not be paired with me. Oh gosh. Nope. Oh, you're paired with me right now. What am I even doing? I don't know. I'm trying to go to the right of you. No, wait, no. What? I was trying to do something else a second ago, but I don't remember what. Oh, I have these the other way around from each other. Which I can do like this. Okay. Okay, that's the swapping. That's the swapping. And they won't continue doing that. Oh, maybe they will in this situation? No, of course not. Well, unless I push them over. Ah. Why am I doing this? Do it on a different thing. We're going to lose the laser. As expected. There's nothing much I can do without a laser. Can you be paired to me instead? Is there something I can do with this? Is there some like some kind of what? I really hate that move. It's such a crucial part of the game as well, at least at this point of the game. Is there something I can do where I do this kind of thing and I step through the portal? The portal would have to be active, but the portal being active means that that has to be there, but then you're not going to get hit by the thing. Does pushing it backwards somehow do something interesting? Oh, could it? No, because if I push it backwards, I also lose the red. And I lose the laser. In this situation, I can't go through this way. I could if I could push you over. I think? No. If I could push you over. Isn't this what I've done many times before, though? Also, none of this is helping because I've just got the same problem. No laser. No laser, unless something swaps here to replace me. That really sounds like I need the thing to be attached to me. Which it is. Oh, there's going to be some really like hyper-specific movement I have to do, and I can't. Oh, well, okay, I'm attached to it again. So walk through, then push, and a swap happens. I don't understand. That's not possible. Is it? I don't understand. You could be there and then... What did I just do? Paired up with you. Okay, can I pair up with you in such a way that I can... Okay, can I pair up with you such that you are in a laser? Not yet. I think. Because I still want like another turn where I can push this left. And then... Still need another turn where I can push this left. And then then you get activated, and I'm above that other portal somehow. Can I push the swapper through and then have it be like hit by the thing so I swap down? Sure. But then if I do that, then I'm down there without being paired to the thing, so there's no swapping it back again. No, I want to be down there and somehow push you left. But if the swapper's not alternating, I can never push you left. Well, unless I put the portal against a wall, but if it's against the wall, then I can't go through it to come out the right. So that's not possible, is it? So maybe I have the wrong idea. Is there some other ending that can work? Once again, I've got to end up here. Let's go back to red. End up here with a thing behind me, which really implies it has to be the portal. It has to be the portal behind me. Probably that portal rather than the other one. Because otherwise I have to go in the top of this one, which I can't. So yes, it's that portal has to be here, and then something else has to be on there. Otherwise, I'm not going through it in the first place. Technically, it only has to be there for the turn that I go downwards. I'm okay with you vanishing afterwards. I'm pretty sure the swapper needs to end up here. Can the down arrow end up there? Can the down arrow end up there? How? I push the swapper through. But I can't. Okay. This all has to happen while this is over here, though, like where it is right now. Because if I push it there, then I don't get the laser anymore. So it's like, it's got to happen here. We've got to go to the left. I'm just ending up back where I was. Then going to go to the left. Portal ends up there. Somehow, something else ends up here. So it's got to be something that swaps with me. Otherwise, problems. So how can that move from here leftwards? Because me and you to swap. And how can I even push this leftwards? Well, by having done this earlier. Like setting things up such that I'm already here. So I didn't have to go through the portal in the first place. Yeah, okay, maybe, okay, back to this idea then. Although, didn't I encounter a problem with this idea? I feel like I did, but let's do it again. So like I'm paired with this, I go down, I push you along. Well, we don't want exactly that situation. But it's not far off that situation, right? In fact, hold on, isn't this simple? Why was this a problem? So that's setting that off, which I don't want. I'd like to continue pushing it. Let's get them all out of the way. Down here. I'm going to continue pushing it, and only on that turn do we want the thing to activate, which actually is simple, isn't it? By having you there. No, by having... let me do that again. Oh, I can't because I flew back. Only on this turn. Yeah. Okay, so put you into that. Put you there. It activates. Oh, I'm done. Okay. That was so simple, but in a horrendously complex space. Level clear. Hi, Dad. Thanks for playing. Oh, I'm done. You can't leave. Or can you? You can press escape. Okay. Yay, I got 62 out of 2. 62 out of 62. I guess I gotta do it again. And again. Oh my gosh. Wait, you don't actually get the egg. It just stays a question mark forever. What, really? Okay, so I was like kind of on the right track there a couple of times. Why can I not move right now? What have I clicked on? Where's my... There we go. I was on the right track a couple of times, and yeah, I had to do it all before moving anything. And yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. I had the right ideas. I just obviously kept getting lost in the details of it. It's just this. It's just this. And then those swap over and over, and then we go down. Okay. I want my egg. Maybe it just is a question mark egg. Or I guess it's the egg that had my child in it. All right, that was where's my egg, or where is my egg? Every time I think about this game, the thing I think is I cannot believe we had an article on the Thinking Games website saying that this is... I mean, I think the headline of that article was just a slightly misrepresentative of what the article said. The article said that the initial puzzles here are like could be for somebody who hasn't played many Sokoban games and could like convince them that Sokoban is interesting, which may be true. But then the headline is like like the game as a whole will convince any Sokoban naysayer that Sokoban's great. It's like, oh my gosh, that's clearly no, this is not the game. Like, this is for me an example of a Sokoban game that I would hesitate to suggest to anyone unless I know they're specifically the kind of person that like there's definitely like types of people who just gravitate towards just like stuff like this. It's like really the crunchiest, meatiest, like I don't even mean like most difficult exactly, but like just having a complex system is something that is interesting to those people. Like complex in a way that I don't like. Like I like complexity sometimes, but not in this sense of like fiddly mechanics and like hard to reason about and all that kind of stuff. But some people do gravitate towards that, and like some people will play this and they'll go like, "Oh, it's an absolutely genius game." And sure, like I mean, if that's what you like from these games, great. But it's not what I would recommend to somebody who is like has played like so. It's like kind of game that would put somebody off Sokoban. When I think there's like so many Sokoban games that are way more approachable and could help somebody get into the concept, I think. And it doesn't necessarily mean they have to be easy. It just means that they don't have this thing of like fiddly, tight spaces, mechanics that act at a distance and you can't really see when they're going to act and they get in your way, and yeah, all sorts of things. And I guess also like I would say that this game has the problem of like there's not enough options at once. So if you do get stuck like I did with 2 puzzles left, you're like, okay, well, I guess I cannot press, and there's no hint system. Not that I would have used it, but you know, it'd be nice when suggesting a game to people if wait, or is there? Have I ever checked? Have I ever actually checked? Is there a hint for delay? No, there's no menu. There's nothing to get to. Yeah, there's nothing. Unless H to something. No. There's nothing like down here. No, this is all the settings we get. Yeah, I was having quite a miserable time towards the end there. I mean, a lot of the game I enjoyed very much, and there were some really great puzzles in there. I don't need to say it more than I've said, but swapper mechanic, thumbs down. Like the lasers and the redirecting of the lasers, yeah, thumbs up, that's cool. Like, what was introduced here, actually? Was it the redirection? I guess? No, it was portals. Portals in the middle, I think mostly thumbs down. So I like the blue area of the game. Like, portals, at least they're not like acting at a distance, so there is that. But they are complex in... I spoke about it at the time, like every surface of a portal is a potential thing that could be blocked or not blocked. And like you can push things through them, and but you can like also push the portal into the other thing if you're able to push the portal. And I think I managed to get a good grasp of those by the end of the yellow section. I never got a good grasp of the swappers. Like, it's just not possible to wrap your head around that. And again, this does feel like the kind of game where maybe having a level editor would be a better interface for solving these puzzles. Especially the swapper ones, because they were so annoying. and they're not annoying because of the concept of the puzzle, although delay, I think, does suffer from that. I think, like, sure, there's an idea here, but there's not enough constraints. It's just too open, and there's like too many other interesting things you can do. I actually kind of feel like that about the last level as well, Checkpoint. I was a bit like, oh, at the end, because I don't know. I think this is the trouble with a horrendously complex mechanic like swappers, is that they just inherently mean that your puzzle's going to have loads of red herrings, scarlet herrings, dead ends, like. And then if the actual solution is just like, oh, that was quite simple, you're like all that noise is just like, well, why was that there? I mean, and it's only there because it just had to be there because of the swapper. Like, the swapper can interact. Like, to set up this puzzle, like, these 4 blocks needed, those and the thing that, oh, and the laser over there. But like, as soon as you have these 3 blocks together up here, there's like so many horrific things you can do with them, and it's hard to tell whether any of them are dead ends or not. Yeah. But still, yes, I did have a good time with a bunch of these puzzles, and I think there were some like really genius ones in there as well. I wish it didn't end the way it did. What was this? Oh, I bet this was a nice time. I don't remember it. Anything else to say? Could have done with some music or something. Like, it's a very silent game. I like the eggs and the eggs after they've been found, and I like the animations and stuff. It's cute. Yeah, there were some cool puzzles. There were lots of cool puzzles. Oh, I remember this one. I don't know if I fully understood what I did. That was one where I definitely just like vibe solved my way through it. The mechanics are also... That's the other thing about this game, is that like the mechanics are quite like that they're either... I mean, like, buttons and doors like appears in so many games. Lasers appears in so many games. I guess the arrows that aren't, they're not mirrors, they're just arrows, so that's like a little bit of an interesting twist on the usual formula for these games. And then there's the swapper, which is completely different than anything I've ever seen, but I didn't like it, so not sure I'm happy for it to be there. Maybe they should have stuck with just the standard mechanics. And it was a little bit odd that like there's the breaking floors thing, but it feels like that was used pretty sparingly just for puzzles where like it didn't feel like a mechanic that was explored as such, more just a mechanic that's thrown in just to make the puzzle design a bit easier every now and then. Because there was like long stretches of time when we just didn't even see it, and like the holes, jumping over holes, like and the breakable floors. Yeah, they weren't like really mechanics that were like. I feel like that is intended. Like the blue section is lasers. The yellow section is portals, and the red section is swapper. And the broken floors and stuff, they don't have their own section because they're not the thing being explored. So yeah, I think that's intended. Anyway, we're done with Where's My Egg. I'm so relieved. I need to move on with my life. Hooray. Okay, I'll see you next time, folks. Probably for something gentler. Probably. To be honest, I don't mind difficult as long as it's not difficult in this way. That's the thing. But I probably will still have something gentler just to give my mind a bit of a break. Okay, so I'm currently also playing The Artisan of Glimmerth, and it's also got some really difficult puzzles in it, but they're so satisfying. At least the ones I've done so far. I've only done like 100 puzzles, but I guess that's more puzzles than this entire game, but it's only a small portion of the entire puzzles in The Artisan of Glimmerth. But they're so satisfying. There's something to grip onto, like in every single one. Yeah, and even though they're difficult, the difficulty isn't the thing. It's the complexity which is the thing, or the slippiness, the grippiness of the puzzle. It's the grippiness, and then complexity leads to things not being grippy, I think. Or it can contribute to it, and there's other factors as well. Like whether the puzzle design is doing enough to guide certain things and block off certain things. Like those changes that were made to the puzzles that I did earlier. Was this one of them? Yeah, that was one of them, wasn't it? Whether the hole was added here. That's good design, because it just blocks off an entire red herring. Like I'm absolutely certain, even though I think this puzzle suffers from the problem of like, well, if you just stick these three components in the space together, you're going to get horrendous rules. I still think there are better ways to communicate the intention here and like cut off the other options. I think, like, get rid of this space for starters. What could you do? What could you... I mean, one thing you do is give more space. In fact, you know what would be so nice in this puzzle? If it were... I mean, that'd be quite a lot bigger, I think. Wait, where's my... Okay, there we go. But maybe if this were moved, like, here, and there were just a route around it. That'd be so nice, because then you could just use these walls as a way of, like, stopping something from being annoying. But there's got to be some way. So the trick was, like, is there any like amount of like separate? Like, could there be like water here? Like, I'm sure this couldn't work in its current form, but like water here, and then there's like a portal like here, like two. That like clearly isn't removable. There's one over here, so you have like these two separate areas. That means like obviously that doesn't work for this puzzle. I'm just giving it as an example of like things you can do to like break up a puzzle into. Well, you wouldn't put the other portal there. You put it like around the corner so that you know you're never interacting with it, right? And the same with this. It'd be like that, I guess. Not that that makes any sense, but you know what I mean. But yeah, again, I don't think that actually works here. But there's probably something like that where you can constrain the puzzle in such a way where a bunch of the options just aren't possible. And it's not just for constraining, like making those options not possible. It's because then you can use that as part of your deduction. It's like, well, because that's there, that implies that this thing must always be over here and that thing must always be, like, whatever. Then you can like work from that, and that's the grippy part of the puzzle. It's the bit you work with to get somewhere, as opposed to like this like smooth surface of a puzzle. It's like having a. I'm pretty sure I made this analogy while playing Bean and Nothingness, but it's like having a puzzle box that's just a sphere. I've drawn a circle. You know, like, well, I mean, to be honest, some puzzle boxes are like this. You get like a puzzle box thing, the thing that you have to open by like finding the things, and like there's like nothing to touch on it. Usually there's like little panels you can slide or whatever, but like it's like getting one and there's nothing. Which, to be fair, I do have something like that. I've got the compass puzzle from Hanayama. I would say the compass puzzle from Hanayama is a bit like that. It has a little bit of a something to it, but it's like almost like, okay, it's just a metal thing with like no discernible way of opening it. That's what this feels like. It feels like a metal object with no discernible way of opening it, except to like throw it at walls and stamp on it and then spin it around and then headbutt it and then like whisper to it or sing a song to it. Maybe that'll open it. Or eat it. Maybe that'll work. Maybe put it in a bath of acid. Is this metaphor making sense? That's what this puzzle feels like. All right. Anyway, enough about my least favorite puzzle in the game. I'll see you next time, and we'll play something else. Goodbye.